AithyaNarayanan A, a migrated student from JNV Alappuzha to JNV Ameti U.P. during the COVID pandemic time. When COVID spread out throughout our country, the government declared lockdowns and curfew throughout India. I and my 21 other friends were stranded at JNV Ameti in UP. We were stuck around 1.5 months, spending our whole days with our respective Malayalam teachers, Prajesh sir and my teacher. They treated all of us very nicely. Then after those tough days, with many efforts of our parents and our dearest principal sir and our vice principal madam, our higher authorities permitted to return us back to our home. On May 6th, we started journey by a chartered UP corporation bus. It took us around 6 days to reach Kerala. During our journey, we took all safety measures and went through a number of state boundaries with many formalities. At the end of each day, we stayed 5 different Navodayas and they gave us food for the rest of the journey. When we reached Warangal, our dearest Valsama teacher and Ramani aunty escorted us back to our school. Our respected teachers helped us and cared us a lot and taught us how to withstand harsh situations. It was very unforgettable experience in my life and it will remain fresh in my memory. Thank you.
I was given the charge of escorting the stranded migrated students of JNV Ameti from JNV Alappuzha up to JNV Warangal and take back the stranded students of Kerala JNV Ameti back to Kerala from JNV Warangal. It was a very grueling and challenging trip as shops and everything was closed at that time and we had to stop at umpteen checkposts in order to convince the authorities. And we had halted at JNV Bangalore Urban in between, and then after reaching JNV Warangal we halted there for 2 days. And food and accommodation was arranged and the principals of these two Vidyalayas made everything possible for making our halt as comfortable as they could. And thank God, the satisfaction I get is that I could hand over the students to safe hands, even though in spite of all the tension and stress we escort teachers suffered. I thank the JNV authorities for the meticulous planning and preparation they made, which made the journey easier.
I am Lakshmipriya, a migrated student from JNV Alappuzha. As per Dravidamani Vidyalaya Samiti's migration policy, we 19 students were migrated to JNV Ameti for studying 1 year at 9th class. We almost studied 1 academic year there, but by the end of the year, the COVID-19 pandemic broke out and the whole nation was going through a lockdown. The native students of JNV Ameti were sent back to home, but we the migrated students got stuck there as there was a transportation problem which delayed our return. Our train ticket got cancelled and we were unable to return back to home, and we had to stay at JNV Ameti for another 1 month time. Our school authorities were very concerned about our returning and tried their best to take us back to our state. But the situation was getting worse and the transportation became very difficult. After so many efforts, we were allowed to come back to our state by a chartered UP Transport Corporation bus. And we were very excited to come back to our place. Then, putting an end to our waiting, we finally set off from JNV Ameti to our school with my teacher Prajesh sir and Jyoti ma'am on 6th May. We only travelled during the daytime and by the evening we entered different JNVs for our stay at night. Food and accommodation for us were well arranged at every school we visited, and we also went through some thorough checking at different checkpoints on our way back. And by keeping social distancing between us, wearing masks and using sanitizers, we continued our journey. And when we reached JNV Warangal, we were handed over to Valsamma teacher and warden ma'am who came to pick us from JNV Alappi. Then we started our journey from JNV Warangal to our school with them. At last, when we reached our school, JNV Alappi, at 12th of May, our principal, vice principal and other teachers were there to receive us. All of our teachers and school authorities worked hard for our safe return, and I am very thankful to all of them. And the very next day, we were sent to our home back with our parents. We were extremely happy that we got back here after a long time.